Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about how to contact the agent. These are my favorite methods of contact. You can also do in-person walkthroughs, but that would be awfully slow. Like I said, you really need to be doing 5 to 10 of these a day if you really want to ramp up your business fast and get some of these great realtor clients for your offline business. 5 to 10 a day. I'll tell you something, realtors are the greatest clients in the world. All right. So, I mean, I obviously love them. But anyway, how to contact the agent. You can do that with email. You can do that on the phone. My favorite is an email with phone follow-up, and I'm going to show you how to do all this in a sec. Direct mail, that's a little too slow for me because I'm just like bam, 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 cranking these babies out because I want to build up, I want more clients fast. So, but if you want to do it more slowly, you can do direct mail. And let me talk about how to email a second. I'm going to go back to Zillow and show you something real fast. Excuse me. Okay, here I am back on Zillow, and this is not our buddy Gary because I had closed out the window because I forgot that I wanted to show you this cool thing. Basically, I went from, let me just show you this, just so we're totally clear on this. We searched for Jacksonville, Florida. We searched there. We got our realtors that we're contacting. We picked them out. Here's Ralph. Click on that. And here's a contact page. Okay. Now, there's some more information here. All right. Tells you what the company is, address, all that stuff. Basically, everything you need to do to get in touch with them. You could get in touch with Facebook Message. You could get in touch with LinkedIn. I don't do that, so I'm not really sure if this Facebook is connected to. It looks like it's probably connected to Ralph's own Facebook page, and I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm just hovering over the LinkedIn and looking at the URL at the bottom of my screen. You can't see it. Yeah, that goes to Ralph's profile on LinkedIn. You could contact him that way. I wouldn't. I'm moving too fast for that. Basically, what I do is I just use this contact box. Okay, so name, phone, email address, put your information in there, bam, contact agent, and that's how I do it. Now, let's see what you should say when you contact. Okay, so talked about how to contact them. The direct mail, you saw where the address was. All right, I'm not going to give you a copy and paste template with this. It's too easy. It's just a short email thing. I am going to talk to you about what you want in your email and or what you would want in your direct mail letter, and I will give you an example. But again, I'm not giving you like a Word document or something where you could copy and paste it. Because it's so short, you can write that out yourself. And really, it needs to be in your voice and not my voice, okay? This is what we need in the initial email, phone call, or direct mail letter. Again, my favorite way of doing this is email followed by phone follow-up. So you're going to have to explain to them because this is, look, honestly, this is a little cheeky, okay? I mean, that's why this works. This is a little brash, and it is a little cheeky, and it's a little in your face. I'll show you how I deal with that in my initial contact, but this is what you want to cover. You want to cover who you are, what the deal is. In other words, you want to get it very clear why you're contacting them, what you sell. Okay, so now you don't have to list all of the things you sell. That now's not the time to do that. But you need to tell them I'm a marketing professional who specializes in mobile marketing. I'm a marketing professional who specializes in video marketing. I'm a marketing professional who specializes in social media marketing, whatever. Okay, what you say. Really got to make it clear how to get in touch with you, including instructions on just replying to that email. Okay, because notice you put your email address in there. So when they get this, it's going to have your email address, and so you want that to go to a real email address that you check because some of them are going to say, "Hey, not interested. Would you please take the video down?" And you want to be able to do that rapidly. And yeah, right. So instructions on how to contact you to take the video down. Let's look at an example. And this is the kind of stuff that I write when I contact people. It's centered because it's on this. I'm doing this on a PowerPoint type thing. Actually, it's Open Office. Just it's easier for me to do that. But this is the kind of thing that I would tell somebody. Hi, Gary. Okay, so you got their name, and I tell them off the bat who I am. My name's Lee Cole. I'm professional video marketing. I help clients use the power of the internet video to market their business. As a way of introducing myself, I shot a quick video for you. Just copy and paste the next link into your browser and you'll see the video. Well, I should have just gotten the YouTube link and put that there. But look at this. Or you can search for, and you probably want to put that in quotes to make it clear what they search for. I'll do that. Now, this is the cheekiness here, okay? And this is also arouses a massive amount of curiosity because they're looking at this and they're thinking, wait a minute, video? That's my listing. Man, I got to check that out. Okay, so at least they're going to look at your video. Or you can just search for that in Google and you'll see the video on page 1. Okay, well, they've got to go see that once they read those. Just so you know, I'm not a spammer. You got to put that in, okay? Because you and I, we're totally cool with the internet, but I got news for you. The rest of the world, believe it or not, is still not cool with the internet. They're still worried about stuff, all right? Just so you know, I'm not a spammer, and this is how you're going to position yourself. A, that you're not a spammer, but also that you are somebody that Gary might really, really, really want to talk to. And also, this is how you get basically position the cheekiness of what you're doing. And in Gary's mind, turn it into creativity. Okay? So, just so you know, I'm not a spammer, just a very creative marketing professional who could have a major impact on your business. You can go to my website below to check me out. Click on the website, go to check you out. You're cool. You're a real person, etc., etc. If you want me to take the video down, I'd be more than happy to do that. Just reply to this email. So that covers the part about, gee, I don't want the video there. Thank you for your time and all your contact information. That's what needs to be in the initial contact, which I really like to do through that contact box. Again, you can do it through direct mail, but that's way too slow for me. Okay, and like I said, I really like email. That counts through the contact box also, with phone follow-up. So let's talk about what you're going to say when you call Gary. And I would give it a couple of days, okay? This guy's probably checking that email several times a day, but I'd give it a couple of days. So phone follow-up. You're going to, and we've got Ralph instead of Gary, but you're going to call that number or the cell phone number. I would go for the cell phone number personally. And when Gary answers, you want to make sure it's Gary. So you'd say, hi, is this Gary? And Gary say, yeah. And say, hi, my name's Lee Cole. Now, you need to very quickly tell him who you are. In other words, remind him of what the deal is. So I would say something like, hi, Gary, my name's Lee Cole. I sent you an email a couple of days ago about your listing on Beauclair Wood Lane. Did you get that? So from that point, did you get that? Did you get a chance to look at that email? And don't get hung up on the wording. Just pay attention to what I'm communicating. Okay, did you get a chance to look at? Now, if yes, then you need to ask them, did you understand, basically something like, did you understand that this is one of the many creative things that I do in marketing to help clients like you. You don't want to push for a close, okay? You don't want to try to sell something on this call. All you're doing is establishing a little rapport. But what I would do, this is what I do, and this works really, really well. I go for letting me either meet with them if they're in my local area, or sending them more information about me. Okay, so let's go over the call again. Hi, is this Gary? Oh, hi, Gary. My name's Lee Cole. I sent you an email about your listing on Beauclair Wood Lane the other day. Did you get a chance to look at that? Okay, so you saw the email. Did you have a chance to look at the video? Great. So you understand why I'm calling you, right? Well, look, I run a marketing agency. I'm local to Jacksonville, and and then you would go. I'm talking to you, the person looking at this video now. Then you would go slightly into what you sell, okay, and say, Gary, I'd be very happy to meet you at Starbucks sometime, buy you a coffee, and take 15 minutes and tell you a little bit more about what I do and how I might can help your business. Or if you don't have time for that, I'd be more than happy to send you some information about me. So you're going to let him choose whichever one. Whichever one's fine. If it's the meeting, then go to the meeting. If it's the information, then send the information snail mail. And then call back a few days later, see if you got the information, and go for the meeting. Okay? And you got to kind of play it by ear at this point. If he says no, then what you want to do is ask him if he's near a computer. Oh, you didn't get a chance to look at it? Oh, okay. Listen, Gary, are you near a computer? You're in your office? Cool. Can you want to look at it real fast? Okay, this is what I would say to Gary. You want to look at it real fast? It'll only take about 30 seconds. And it's about your listing. Okay. Yeah, so go to google.com and type in the entire address of your listing on Beauclair Wood Lane, which is, and then you read the listing. Click that. You see that video there? That's the video. It's only about 30 seconds long. You want to just go ahead and look at it? And believe me, I'm not a spammer. This is not some crazy thing. I'm just a really, really creative marketer who has really creative ways to help people like you get a lot more business. But take 30 seconds while we're on the phone and look at that video. Now, I'm not talking to Gary anymore. I'm talking to you. There is no way he's not looking at that video. Okay. Worst case, he's going to feel a little affronted and say, well, okay, I'll take a look at the video, but I'm going to have to hang up. Well, you know the first thing he's going to do after he hangs up is take a look at the video. So what you'll do is you'll just call him tomorrow, see if he looked at the video, and you know he did. That's where you want to get with that. Once he looks at the video, don't go for the close on selling him a bunch of stuff, although he probably is going to start asking you some questions at this point, and you want to have very general answers. Don't kill him with details. And then say, so Gary said, well, yeah, that's pretty interesting. You're in Jacksonville? Yeah. What kind of stuff do you sell? Blah, blah, blah. And then you would say, Gary, I know you're a busy realtor, but I'd be very happy to buy you a coffee at Starbucks and sit down with you for a quick 15 minutes and go over with you what I sell, what I can do for you. If you're interested, that's cool. If you're not interested, at least you got a free coffee out of it. Okay, so guys, you would want to do something like that. After that, if he says no to that, say, well, that's cool. I totally understand that you're busy. Would you mind if I mailed you some more information about me? And then you say, I've already got your office address. I'll pop this in the mail to you. And then you'll call him back, okay? So that's how that works.